Mercury is finally back in Scorpio while he does retrograde, and there his behavior is going to look like, some kind of mirror with two anomalies. I'm Lucas, astrologer and researcher. Today we're going to have a look to the transit of Mercury in Scorpio. This transit is going to have two different phases. The first one when he goes backward in the zodiac until he reaches the 20th degree of Scorpio, and the second part will be when he moves again in direct motion until he exits Scorpio. Those two phases can be seen like action and reaction phase, or more appropriately for Mercury, the reflection phase and then the phase of understanding. In the first part of this transit, Mercury moves backward and connects with some planets, and that's what will make this kind of mirror behavior. Indeed, Mercury going back will connect with some planets, and then moving forward in the zodiac, it will reconnect with the same planets. So what is under scrutiny in the first connection will find a solution in the second one. Let's get into the heart of the aspects Mercury is going to do. On the 19th of November, Mercury did connect with Uranus, opposite to Mercury, and in harmony with Neptune. This is the starting point of a reevaluation of what we want to change. What is it that changed in your life? What is it that you want to change? That's a good moment to start the reflection about that. Then Mercury, on the 20th of November, arrived at the first anomaly. Anomaly, why? Because the aspect is going to do there is not going to be redone in Scorpio, unlike the other connections. And this is the conjunction with the Sun. That's the time of strong self-awareness. Why did the change occur? Why do we want to change something? What do we want to express from ourselves by bringing those changes about? That's the day where we can truly think about that. Or just recall what was important for you on that day. It's very important understanding. On the 21st and then 22nd of November 2025, Mercury reaches the longitude of Lilith, connects very nicely with Saturn and also with Jupiter. That's the time where we can start thinking about the obstacles, the fears we have, the issues we face, or that we are going to face if we decide to bring change about. So that's a wonderful day to think about what we are actually a little bit afraid to do. That's Lilith. Setting up or starting to think about the setup of a new discipline, of a good structure, that's Saturn, and think about the philosophy that underlines all of that. How should we place ourselves morally, philosophically, to make it happen? That's the connection with Jupiter. The second anomaly, so to say, is reached on the 25th of November when Mercury is connecting Venus. What is it that you like about the situation? What is it that you love? Where is the love? A life without love, without pleasure, is not a full life, right? So this day helps you really understand what is it that you like about what you are doing, what is the purpose of all this process of change and deep reflection. Finding your pleasure is going to lead you in the right direction. Mercury then stops on the 20th degree of Scorpio on the 29th of November. That's the direct station. It will be there still on the 20th degree. So what do you have in terms of planets in your chart on the 20th degree of Scorpio? All the reflection process comes to this end. The planet you have here, or in other parts of the zodiac around the 20th degree of the signs, will be what you can use. All that you've thought now leads you to using that planet. It's a key for you. In the second part of this transit, Mercury progresses in the forward motion, wanting to get out of Scorpio, and while doing so is going to meet Jupiter on the 6th of December. That's when we have a solution about how philosophy, the way we should place ourselves. On the 7th of December, it connects again one more time with Saturn. That's the time we find solution to have a very sound discipline and structure. Then on the 10th of December, it connects with Uranus, again opposite to Uranus. That's where we understand what the changes that have happened imply for us, or where we can start to apply those changes. Then on the 11th, it connects again with Lilith, and a beautiful aspect to Neptune. That's the time where we find solutions to face our fears, and we realize that there is a brand new way that opens ahead of us. We will then be able to explore it. As of the end of this day, Mercury gets into Sagittarius. If you like that kind of analysis, do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we'll see us in the next one. Goodbye.